Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And the Clippers starting five. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Ibaka in at the five. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol and at the pivot spot manning the middle. Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think that those teams that came very close to maybe winning a championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry, and those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
Now here's Davis. From down in the low post, it goes. Davis has got the opening field goal of the game for the Lakers. Passes to Ibaka. Oh, and the dunk by Ibaka.
I love the patience Beverley has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Pass to James. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Trying to get open is Ibaka. And it's George missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control, able to adjust off contact to finish the play. I love the continued development for Anthony Davis, the three-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
One shot.
And you were just talking about Davis's ball handling ability. It used to always be one dribble and up.
Yeah, because he has so much length, and that's all he needed to score over the top. Now you see him handling it like a guard and going around people, and also able to change speeds and read the defense better. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
The Lakers have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's LeBron. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Leonard looking over the floor. Six to shoot. Fires for three. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's a handful inside. Marc Gasol taking it right at the defense, and he created some of that contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Now here's Beverly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Pulls up, high post. They get it again. Ibaka and Gasol sends it back.
I love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
And here's LeBron outside. A shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Hopefully they exercise better caution in this game and avoid cheap fouls that could get them in trouble again.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Wesley Matthews. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Luke Kennard comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Well, if it's a Zubac, may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
The first one falls. We see it all the time, Smitty, the league doing more to protect the landing zone of shooters, but for some guys, they're using that forward momentum to change that landing spot. What do you think of that?
Kevin, this is a great debate because as an offensive guy, I know you see a guy launching, I might change my shot and start to go forward just in case I can get a foul if it doesn't make the shot. This is a tough call to call. It's going to be like the charge block, I think, in some years to come.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Caldwell Pope. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Clippers making a switch here. Patterson's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Williams, that's for two, and that's good for two. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Frank Vogel. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep, so we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. He trains the quick shot.
And it looks so easy for him. Lou Williams with the sweet-looking J.
Caldwell Pope outside. Now the pass to Kuzma. Outside, Davis. On its way from Caldwell Pope for two. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Caldwell Pope's got his third bucket of the night. Outside, Williams. Passes it to Leonard. That one goes. Count it.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
Pass to Harrell. Now here's Davis. Shoots over Patterson. That's good from Davis on the assist by Harrell. And it's 7 points for Anthony Davis.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Here is Williams. steps back and fires. And it's good for 2. Williams has got 6 points.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now, here's Zubac. Williams, that's good.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game, taking it up strong inside.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Leonard, no luck. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. Harrell, the pass to Caruso. Loads it up there for Harrell. Here's Caruso. Zubac defending. Here's Caldwell-Pope, and another basket for the Lakers.
And Caldwell-Pope, a solid shooter, and I think he'll only get better with time.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Wesley Matthews checked in for Caldwell-Pope. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Patrick Patterson. George is checked in for Leonard. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Luke Kennard. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Here's Schroeder. Paul George making his last shot. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time 6th Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. And Beverley kicks to George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got his second basket of the night.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Here's LeBron. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
Now here's Beverley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint. That's good from Williams, the assist by Beverley. Beverley's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Ibaka against Gasol. Schroeder outside. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The defense collapsed on him, but Schroeder found the right angle.
Williams passes to Ibaka. Back to Williams. Outside, George. And he drops it in from the low post. George has got 7 points.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Here's LeBron. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
The defense hanging all over LeBron James. He takes the opportunity and he scores.
George against LeBron. Now here's George. Top of the key. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. He's got 9.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers ahead, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. It's been a clinic out there by Lou Williams.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Ibaka is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2 spot. Matthews with the bounce pass. And it's Davis missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
To the wing on the left. Schroeder looking over the floor. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that.
Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
And in recent seasons, we've seen Serge Ibaka involved in some extracurricular. He get a little chippy out there.
Yes, indeed. Last season, he had a 3-game suspension. Penalties can escalate for repeat offenders, something he's got to be aware of.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. Now, Smitty, if you were playing today, who would you least like to see coming at you on a fast break?
I think in his prime, it would be LeBron James. Russell Westbrook is another guy I'd be kind of afraid of. I know it'd be a collision, but I say right now, it has to be Giannis because of the force and his jumping ability and the way he just glides to the rim.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare. You're right. The Lakers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. That's good from Beverley.
Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverley. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
Here's Davis, and another basket for the Lakers.
That's the thing about AD. He makes you guard him on all three levels, this time from mid-range.
Beverly finds Leonard. It's good from the top of the key. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter. And Smitty, with Beverly and his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now. And it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this,
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry. I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball, very sparing with his turnovers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Luke Kennard comes in for Marcus Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all three levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
Davis kicks to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans. That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope. The Lakers making a switch here. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Kennard. Now George. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Here's Leonard. And too long on the shot.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play, tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle. Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
There's the pass to Harrell. Count that one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 1. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Right at the free throw line. Here's Zubac. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Davis. Off the left rim and out. The Clippers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Jackson down low. Harrell on him. And the basket by Jackson.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Caldwell-Pope against Leonard. Pass to Davis. And the shot goes in. Davis has got 11.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Leonard against Davis. And Davis sends it back. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Horton Tucker. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Clippers lead by 1.
And he can pull off the spectacular.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Matthews, and it's Gasol at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Beverly. Here's Morris. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And the confidence of Morris, even with the hand in his face, he knows he can deliver.
LeBron with it. Guarded now by Morris. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Williams looking over the floor. Schroeder comes with the double team. And Davis sends it back. To the inside, Matthews. Nobody near Schroeder. It's hauled in by the Clippers. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Count that bucket. And that's 15 points for Lou Williams.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
James outside.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. Beverly with the ball. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And there's the pass to Morris. Passes it to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Gasol dishes to LeBron. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Here's Williams. Sweet little floater. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
James, the pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. It's Davis on the wing. Corner shot, and again it's the Lakers.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Clippers also making some changes. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Kennard. And it's Paul George in for Patrick Beverly. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
And the Lakers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And the Clippers call time here. The score is tied at 60. A minute 50 left in the game. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard, and good, he nails it. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
To the wing right side. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And it's Davis finishing it off.
They needed that bucket. The aggression of AD when he senses a big moment, not something you can teach.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Schroeder against Williams. Pulls up on the elbow, and that one's good. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
That's why Dennis is so special. Tremendous poise when the game is on the line.
Here's Williams. That one, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Pass to Harrell. Williams against LeBron.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Leonard against James. Leonard the pass to Ibaka. And stolen by James. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Yes!
The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox and that killer instinct.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Marc Gasol is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Schroeder. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Game on the line. You need a guy who's willing to step up and deliver that sweet loop.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Lakers. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
George from deep 3-point land.
Timeout.
Wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And there's never been any question about George's 3-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. James, that's a 2-pointer. It falls!
Just another part of what makes Gasol so special, the vision to locate the open man.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, nice win after the last loss. How important is it to win these home games?
We need all of them. We need every single home win we can get. And like you said, it was a good bounce-back win for us. And we got to get ready for our next game.
Great job, Wesley. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.